and the Utah Jazz, group that includes Terry Rozier, your guard out of Baylor's, averaging almost 16. Starting lineup for Miami, and back in the Heat starting lineup tonight.
Yeah, looking to see an aggressive Terry Rozier who's been coming off the bench, really looking to attack off the dribble. And Jovic, they're going to need his length at 6'10 tonight against this big Utah front line.
Bam shoots it over John Collins, comes up short. Highsmith runs it down. Right back to Bam. And Lauri Markkanen brings it down. John, that's the thing about Utah. They go 8 and 6 feet 9 along that front line. That's a big group.
They really attack the offensive glass, too. So on top of being able to play defense and contest shots, the Heat are going to have a scoring threat, a mid-range jump shooting threat, and a guy who can rebound the basketball.
Rozier got screened off. Now recovers it back to Collins. Sexton. That'd be a good matchup. Collins fouled by Jovic. Years with Atlanta. This is his second year as a member at all kinds of winning issues.
Number 30th there, and they turn the ball over. They give up a lot of easy shots too. So if you move the ball against this group, you're going to get some quality looks from the offensive perspective.
Long one for Nico. Rattles down. Feet 10. He has excellent perimeter skills, and he's toughening up with each game experience. Sexton short from 3. Bam with a one-handed rebound. Bam being defended by John Collins. Rozier pulling back. Collins on him, scoops it up for the score.
The left layup there, and he goes opposite leg to Fool.
Collins might have gotten away with a step there. He missed it on the move, gets it right back. Bam with excellent defense and another rebound. He withstand a couple of bids by John Collins. 5-1 Miami. Rozier stutter stepping with Markkanen. Into Hayward. Bam off one leg. Gets fouled by
Burst getting to that left side. I think there's no doubt he has that in his game. To me, to be more of a high volume type scorer, he can do it with less shots and be more efficient. He'll really help this offense.
Markkanen, a 7-footer, likes to shoot threes. Highsmith pulls it down with both hands. Jazz have missed their first 4 shots to open the game. Jovic. Oh, wow.
The shot blocking is not fully set to help. Walker Kessler caught up top. He's one of the best shot blockers in the league.
Oh, the putback. Nephew of former Heat player, the late Alec Kessler.
He was outstanding offensive rebounder, Kessler, the best in the association, just under 4 offensive rebounds a game. You've got to block that big man out.
He's also an excellent shot blocker. Sexton off his own miss, and here comes Bam. Leading the break. Down the middle for Rozier. Into the corner. Good closeout by Keyonte George on here. Good defense by George in that set. Rozier step back 3.
Matching up Markkanen on Terry Rozier, 7-footer on the 6'2 Rozier.
Well, the double sent it out to Sexton. He misses the 3. Bam back taps for Hero. He's got Jovic ahead. 2-on-1 break. Nico with a layup. And 25 record, 5-game losing streak, and an early 8-point deficit. Lauri Markkanen, 7-footer in the post, makes the Schindler. First 4 years with the Bulls, 1 year. Not bad. He said it was nice. Oh, that was nice, but no finish. Good D by Walker Kessler on the Jovic trouble. Here's Sean Collins. Sexton. Nice dish. Collins missed it. Good D by Bam. Sexton. Time to set. And splat down this year.
Yeah, that's a career high for him in his 7th season. He's always been more of a driver. He's got a nice balance with his ability to make that 3-point shot. Really aggressive attacker from that point guard position. Almost really as a score-first type point guard.
7th-year man out of Bama. Lobbing for Kessler this year.
Yeah, that's crazy. Great finisher. The high rim catch and lob threat he provides every time he screens up top with that dive action.
Utah's tied the game with 8 straight points. Marquez, he'll want the 3. Drives in on Markkanen, draws 2 defenders. Rozier, a wing 3. And it ricochets out to George. A quick hit ahead. Here's Sexton. Missed it, but tip was missed by Collins. Sexton has it again. They're getting multiple opportunities. Keyonte George misses. Hero with a Jovic ahead. Back to Tyler.
Oh, behind his back, and Hero never stops pursuing the ball there. Little double clutch finish.
Markkanen, good D by Jovic, and here comes Bam. Bam already 5 rebounds, ran into a brick wall, and Markkanen came away with a steal. Collins. Oh, again, John Collins missed. Juzang, the former UCLA Bruin, is checked into the game. He replaces what looked like a rusty John Collins after missing the last 5 games. He with a 2-point lead. Jovic attacks for the mid-range jumper. And Walker Kessler, that man is a magnet to rebound. 6 boards already for Kessler. He averages 11 rebounds a game. With a lob for Kessler. Marquez reaching in. Bam with a block. Great help defense by the captain. They did give Hero a foul on him. Here's George. Jumper from 3, short. And the rebound of Rozier. Get ahead for Jovic. Coming right at Juzang. And Sexton has it for Utah. Markkanen. Good D by Jovic. He's sliding defensively well. Juzang. And there's Bam. 7 first-quarter rebounds for Bam Adebayo. Averaging just under 10 rebounds a night. Marquez against Juzang, former UCLA Bruins. He missed it in tight. And it's Johnny Juzang with the rebound. Jazz are 4 of 20 from the field in this game. 4 out of 20. And they're only down by 2. Tells you something. Loose ball. Jovic. Nice bounce to Rozier, who changed.
There they have 6 or 8, right now in transition.
Jazz averaged the most turnovers per game in the NBA this year. They commit 18.5 a game. They allow the most points per game off turnovers in the league at 23. Sexton on a duck-in for this 2 years ago. 21 again for the Cavaliers 5 years ago. It's a 2-point heat lead. 3:35 left first quarter in. Keyshawn Johnson is ready to check in, the rookie out of Arizona. Markkanen for 3. Rebound of Walker Kessler, his 7th. Jordan Clarkson, the 11-year vet from Missouri, he's got the ball. He'll fire. And Robinson with a rebound. The Jazz have missed 8 of their first 9 threes. Duncan against Kessler, fires. Well, the missed shots are piling up on both sides. Markkanen. Auburn, and John, he comes in as advertised as a college player. Excellent defender and rebound.
Yeah, he's really given them that consistency too. And you mentioned it earlier, high percentage shooter. He's super efficient.
Johnny Juzang defending Duncan Robinson. Nice footwork for the. John Collins is back in. Isaiah Collier, the rookie from USC, has the ball. He's in for the first time. A nice entry pass. And Keyshawn Johnson getting an excellent opportunity here early in this game. Just the 5th game he's played in this year.
Yeah, excited to see him play. Very physical athletics here with this group of guys that show his abilities.
Keyshawn missed it. Juzang with the rebound. Utah with the lead. Their first lead since it was 1-0. Collier increased. Came out after his freshman year where he scored 16 a game for Southern Cal. Hero for 3 to a 67th game in a row, 2 away from Duncan Robinson's franchise record. Oh, that's a nice finish there.
Actually got a small piece of that shot and it still fell. He had some backspin on that, softening the shot clock a bit.
Duncan, strong finish. Dent in the NBA as a perimeter player.
Yeah, they ran hard at him.
His game.
Excuse me, they ran hard at him out there at the 3-point line. Good counter drive.
Here comes Tyler off the John Collins miss. Game tied at 22. Juzang with right now number 4 in the NBA with 127 triples. 4th in the league. Tyler, erase. Good help defense by John Collins. Collier for Sexton. Rejected. Competitive first quarter. Deflection by Keyshawn Johnson. This is Colin Sexton. Working against Marquez. And the rebound of Khalil Wynn. Shot clock's off. He could take the last shot if they choose here to end the first quarter. Duncan for 3.
Top 2 for 11, so both teams doing the bulk of their work on the interior, attacking to that paint.
John Collins hits the hook. Walker Kessler had 7 rebounds in the first quarter. Bam had 6. Jovic led the Heat with 7 points as Bryce Sensabaugh for Utah. Sensabaugh, second-year pro of Ohio State. There he is, 6'5", combo guard. Oh, the shot blocked by from Duralke. They will find you, and Duke found this one.
Yeah, there's a rookie to get some playing time in this Utah Jazz rotation.
Jazz with a full-point lead despite dreadful shooting. Duncan from the top. And the rebound down to Johnny Juzang. So the Heat 2 of 11 now from 3. Robinson 0 for 3. Sensabaugh fires. And hits over his last 2 before that splash. Jazz by 7. Ware will fire. Short. They're already out rebounding the Heat by 9. Collier stripped by Robinson. He'd have numbers. Hawkins driving in on Collier. We'll go to 9 rebound advantage right now for the case of plantar fasciitis.
Should say more than a half a game coming off the bench as a guy who really can score in bunches.
5-point Utah lead, just getting started. A couple minutes into the second quarter. Collins had to change that shot thanks to John Collins now with 8 points. They're ahead by 7. Duncan. Not falling for Duncan Robinson. He's 0 for 4.
Expected with a lot of young players. That makes sense to me. At 18.5 turnovers a game, it's hard to win when you're turning the ball over at that rate, and then you're not defending on top of that.
3 on the shot clock for Johnny Juzang. He drills. He's averaging 7 points a game this year for Utah.
Oh, no.
Heat turnover. Here comes Sensabaugh. The trailer Collins scores. And the news is Reed and Crotty, we're half back. Jovic for 3. Kaboom.
3 by the Utah Jazz. He's got to dig in here, take these one-on-one matchups personally and dig in, control that shot.
Johnny Juzang 3. Juzang off the bench, 5 points and 4 rebounds. Hero from downtown. Rebound batted away, but taken by Utah. They have an 11-point lead. They got an 11 rebound lead. Juzang air ball back.
All of a sudden you don't play in that next game, and that can be very frustrating. I think the term that Coach Spo
never missed a game in John Stockton.
Stockton, the guy who had the ability to sort of transform that power forward position, made it more skilled like the guys are today because he was such a good shooter from that position. And those guys, you know, they played the right way. They played hard. Great work ethics and just tenacity on the competitive. I had like 5 different opportunities where I thought I was going to start and play E, and you know, he came limping out like Wilt. Like Willis Reed out of in the garden.
Tyler Hero, a keeper and a score in the Wasatch Mountains for a Thursday night matchup in Utah.
I love this take by Tyler. Need more of that right now. He's 3 for 6. He's got 9 points. I'd like to see him assert himself a little bit more offensively.
Keontae George lost the ball. Here comes Jovic racing with Sensabaugh and score. I'm the first head coach in Heat history, Ron Rossi, who is a very crafty point guard back in Kingston, Rhode Island, as 7 points for the former Ohio State Buckeye, all here in the second quarter. The Jazz continue to lead by 10. Tyler Hero lobbing over the head of Bam. Jazz get out and run, but a carrying violation. Halfway through the second quarter. Burks, now Hero. Defending here with size. Kessler over to help.
Yeah.
Burks spinning. Missed a tough shot. The Jazz playing very well on the defensive end.
2 guys shadowing Hero, to your point, using great length on him along with some quickness, making it hard for him to find a seam to attack.
Keontae George from the top.
You got to deliver the first blow. Utah on display as Markin and able to get that quick catch and finish at the rim.
Nice inbounds from Keontae George. They lead by 12. This is their biggest lead of the game. Rozier now to Jovic. Tees it up. And it's brought down by Sensabaugh. It's a 12-point Utah lead with 5 minutes left here in the first half. He'd have been outscored in this quarter 23 to 11. Compton plus Sensible to the paint.
And Terry Rozier pulling Kessler all the way out to that three-point line and able to beat him with that left-hand burst.
He's aggressive. Deontay George, former Baylor Bear, triples. 15-point Utah lead, their biggest of this half. And it's going to be a foul from the home team. Rozier. By Jovic. Lobbing for Bam. He had to race to the baseline to get it and then throw it away.
Yeah,
They're down by 15.
Get in that 2-3 zone.
Sensible. Composed offensive play. Gets it back and score. Manners Florida. Went to high school in Orlando. Was a Mr. Basketball in the state of Florida back in 2022. He's having a great homecoming. 17-point Utah lead, and it's going to stay that way, maybe grow. 52 to 35. He'd have been outscored 30 to 13 in the quarter. And
Sensible getting to the rim too easily right now.
Hero a long one. And the rebound taken by Utah. It's a 14-2 run, but it's a 32-13 quarter. Beat off the turnover. Have it. Hero sees it, but misses. Oh!
Tremendous production. 23-6 advantage. That Utah bench. 4-point play. This is a two-shot. But boy, that is a real
8 of their free throws. Look at it. Walker, 10 first half rebounds. It's a 19-point Utah lead at 56 to 37. It's under 2 minutes left in the half. It's Rozier creating.
really good slashing to the basket with the left hand, and then this time with the right.
Sexton pushing off on Highsmith. Soft touch rolls.
Kind of bruising out there as a point guard. Finishing around the rim, that time with the reverse pivot jumper.
Rozier coming through with 1:23 left in the half. Short on the three. Rebound to George. Boy, the Heat have struggled on the offensive end. 3 out of 20 from the three-point line. The deflection by Highsmith, and this will be an easy one. Give it to Hayward. For 6 from downtown. Robinson's 0 for 4. Rozier 0 for 4. Power outage from downtown so far for Miami. Trailing by 17. Sexton dunks it low, and Kessler 19-point lead again for Utah. 60 to 41. Terry. There is a lid on that three-point basket for the Heat tonight. Sexton with 9 seconds left in the half. Scores.
Got a really nice runner and that pull-up game.
Against Miami, so the Heat got to get way more active here in the second half. And it starts with a defensive takeaway. John Bam Adebayo, he had a quiet first half, just 2 points.
And plus 2 7-footers out.
Points again. Heat have George working against Tyler Hero. Sexton pick and roll with Kessler, and he was fouled by Bam.
Understands, hey, look, I got to get under 4 offensive rebounds a game. That's huge. Blocks second in the NBA.
22. He and Joe Mazzulla, the NBA's 2 youngest coaches, and they were both on that Celtics staff together. That's a 3, their biggest of the night. Highsmith missing and retrieving. Tyler to the paint. Kessler
Up a runner when you see Kessler coming. Just as an example, Highsmith had you got to take the open shot when you have it. The Heat are destined with good shot taking to make more than 3 for 22 as they've done so far.
Sexton missing the 3. Rebound batted around, and Walker, Kessler, and Bam winds up with it. He'd have numbers. Highsmith loses the ball. Keontae George with a takeaway and nobody home the other end. Oh, Sexton, 25 of the year, just going to dunk it. Hero missing the three. Utah is in front by 21. 10-15 left in the third quarter. Kessler, uncontested.
Goes right to the basket. He's shooting a high percentage this season because of plays just like that.
67-44. Jovic 3 for 4 from downtown. The rest of the Heat 1 for 20. Ouch. Sexton. He loves that turnaround move, and he bounces.
6'3", plays really fast too. Uses that speed to really combat the size and length of the defenders against.
Was here working against Markkanen, knocked away by Sexton. Here comes Colin Sexton, and no messing around that.
Points for the Utah Jazz.
24-point lead for Utah. Jovic missing underneath. Kessler now has a double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds. 13th double-double for him. George, say the least. And he's down by 27 points in the game. We got 8:40 left, third quarter. Pelle Larsson in for the first time tonight. That's one possession at the stripe tonight. Duncan Robinson in. That's Markkanen for three. To 48, 29-point lead. Duncan. Kaboom.
Constantly moving, looking for open areas, and Bam finding him with some space.
John Collins for three. 15 points and 8 rebounds.
43% from beyond the arc with 10 threes, the Utah Jazz to complement their 42 points in the paint.
Duncan, wide open three. Pelle Larsson on the offensive board. Shot clock down to 5. Oh, all kinds of disjointed offensively.
Big foul was called.
Colin Sexton. Utah at 54%. Heat a 2-3 zone defense. George Barrett at home on Tuesday, and the Heat in Salt Lake next Thursday. John Collins. Under 7 minutes left, third quarter. The Heat down by 30. Bam missing on the hook shot. Boy, has he had a rough night offensively. Ball tipped around by Kessler, and the big man comes down with his 12th rebound.
Uses two hands to go up and snatch it down. That's just good habits there for Kessler.
Sexton. Rebound again to Kessler. Rebounds tonight. And 25.
For his own offense to get into that pull-up mode anywhere on the floor. I think it's hard for him to get to the rim with that length. He's got to look for the three or the pull-up shot somewhere mid-range.
Lob on the 15 for the game. Keyshawn suffered the 128-185-53. Rebound a Hero. 5.5 left on the third. Nice entry to Baker. Adebayo. Johnny's 0 for 6 in the game.
He's really struggling around the rim too. That's a turnaround jump hook. He's got to be able to make the length bothering him inside. He just looks like he's completely out of rhythm right now.
Shots Bam usually does make. Heat is a team at 33%. Hero good D by Marquez for three. Rebound batted out by Keyshawn Johnson. He's a bundle of activity. Or lost the ball.
Struggling around the rim too. That's a turnaround jump hook. He's got to be able to make the length bothering him inside. He just looks like he's completely out of rhythm right now.
Shots Bam usually does make. Heat is a team at 33%. Hero good D by Kessler. Marquez for three. Rebound batted out by Keyshawn Johnson. He's a bundle of activity. Or lost the ball in this season at the by Orlando. Down by 32 at the moment to Utah. Johnny Juzang. 88-53. 35-point deficit. Rebound on Markkanen. Keyshawn Johnson checking Colin Sexton. Now Hero switches back. Kessler on the put off.
Kessler got through. Tyler Hero gives the ball up, and that helps create some of that action on the weak side of the floor with Duncan getting the open three.
Markkanen missing the three. See if he can get it tilted in their direction for a little bit. Terrell Ware's back in with Hero and Keyshawn Johnson. Miami down by 31. They were behind by 37 a few minutes ago. The biggest deficit of the season. Sensabaugh. Markkanen. And Jaquez finally ends it with a defensive boot. Tyler. Tough shooting night for Tyler Hero. 1 for 8 from downtown. This is the rookie Isaiah Collier. Yeah, good first step, Collier.
The step back they've taken, it almost appears intentional in some ways to go with a super youthful movement and let these younger players develop. They have a lot of draft picks that they were able to procure in that Rudy Gobert trade with Minnesota.
Duncan missing the three. Sensabaugh brings it into the offensive end for Utah. He got stripped but foul. Minnesota for first round picks in 2023, 24.
I have a nice. That's incredible. What they were able to stack up, but then you gotta find the players, right? You gotta be able to draft at a high enough level to make a difference. And
John Collins for three. Made 3 of his 4 triples. Josh Christopher in for Miami. John, it's been
competitive at home. Incredible. Got to just dig in and try to gain some momentum going into the road 6-game road trip we have coming up.
John Collins could not catch the lob. Here comes Josh Christopher. Guy in his 4th year out of Arizona State.
League and kind of 7 guys coming off the bench just to try to find somebody who can get some rhythm here to help spark the team.
That was Christopher's first NBA point this year. Duncan from a corner. Got it. Christopher pushing up defensively on Collier. Now defending Collins. Sexton missing the throw. Keyshawn Johnson down with a rebound. Final 14 seconds of the 3rd quarter. Jaquez gets fouled with 6.2 left in the 3rd. 4 rebounds and a steal. Coach got to recalibrate. He struggled with him, and tonight they are struggling without him. Collier as the 3rd quarter shooting through the first 3 quarters. Duncan Robinson, Jaime Jaquez Jr., Niko Jovic, Kel'el Ware, and Josh Christopher opening the 4th quarter for the Heat. Ware. And here comes Isaiah Collier for Utah. Jazz shooting 49% through the first 3 quarters. They've out-rebounded the Heat 53-24.
2 advantage there with that layup, and then the second chance opportunities. 21-4 advantage there again because of the domination on the backboard. So that size, that physicality on the Utah side.
Second assist. Collins will hoist again.
Got the momentum on their side. They're getting good looks, and they are not feeling any defensive pressure by defensive intensity.
The Heat, one of those teams, but all up and down seasons, John, everybody's searching for consistency. And right now in the East, it's been Cleveland, Boston, and New York that have been the consistent winners. Orlando's dealt with a lot of injuries to their frontline players. Lepowski.
Everyone has nights like this, every team, but you got to start with effort, you got to start with intensity, and just keep trying to build on that.
The Knicks are trailing the Bulls 98-87. Deflection and a steal by Duncan. Kel'el Ware.
Took off too soon there. Just missed the layup.
Collins, 2 points. You know, this game was tied at 22 after 1 quarter, and then all of a sudden the Heat caved in, and Utah poured it on with a 40-19 second quarter. Explain it even as we watch it, John. It really is.
Yeah, it is. Very frustrating.
Heat have been manhandled in their own building by a Utah team that came in with a 7-25 record. But Eric Spoelstra always says this: you don't play the record, you play to win. 11 points for Keontae. It's Kel'el Wade. He's not
on him and able to get to that right-hand finish.
Orlando against the Magic tomorrow night. Heat begin a 6-game road trip in Sacramento, California on Monday night. Filipowski missed the 3, and here come the Heat with 8 minutes to play. Duncan. Sensabaugh working against Christopher. Loose ball, good D by Jovic. Here come the red shirts. Cutting Duncan Robinson, foul from behind by for the Rage. 7:20 left in the game. Marquez got fouled, 43.7. Collins gets fouled. And John
Fills the gap of something they don't have. The other bigger guys who are a little slower footed, he gives them athleticism.
Knocking it down. Collier down the other end.
Be physical and one up.
Oh, the steal there by Collier took it away from Marquez, and cashes
High percentage at the rim of his ability to finish.
Jazz have been stunning in this road performance tonight for them. Receiving. Guys love throwing him the ball. Sensible. Actually, 20 points tonight. He's tied his season high. Kel'el Bay has 6 here in the 4th quarter tonight. 6 of his 9 points. Ware gets the rebound. Looks deep for Christopher. Go get it, Chuck. In the G League for Sioux Falls. Collier. Nice block by Larson. This is Keyshawn. Watch him fly.
Good habits on the kick-out pass there by Christopher, finding the streaking Keshad Johnson.
Shot clock at 4. Sensible. Left after his freshman year there. Sensible commits the foul. So their previous widest margin of victory this year was 15. You know how many teams they've held under 100 points this year? 2. Man, it's just
It is. It's very hard to explain because this team is a team that has been so bad. Obviously, we played with it.
Sensabaugh, this is his career high, 26 points. That one drops points off the Heat bench tonight. You know who he is? This is his 2nd season. And it's Sensabaugh with the steal. Oh, Utah bench enjoying every second of this. They're on their feet. John, this is a meaningful win for the team from Salt Lake. It's been a hard battle for them this year, going 7-25. Losing is hard on the soul and spirit, but they've really played themselves a terrific, high-spirited game.
Yeah, they have. I mean, look, give them credit. You're not kidding. 7-25. It's hard to feel good about getting out there every night when you're losing at that kind of level. It's really challenging.
Yeah, this could be their 8th win and their 6th on the road. That's right, they're 2-12 at home.
He is bouncy, athletic, and physical and rugged at the same time, going to the basket with just knocking guys over.
Sensible with a miss. Khalil Ware brings it down. Now, John, what's it like now for head coach Erik Spoelstra and his staff? The rest of us will pack and get ready to travel tomorrow. They've got a lot more on their mind than that.
They gotta come out better. Need better production from the starting group. Bam has just got to perform better. He's 0 for 6 tonight. He's one of the captains and leaders of this team. And, he's got to do better.
Christopher for the cutting. Keyshawn Johnson of threes for a Heat opponent is 18. When the Heat give up 18 threes or more, they have not won yet. The Heat give up just under 102 a game in their losses. Miami giving up 118 a game. They have allowed 131 tonight. Hawkins gets fouled. And a win at Portland. And they won't have much time to bask in it. They play the Magic in Orlando tomorrow night. Sensible with feel the joy for the Jazz right now. They haven't had many nights like this year. Under a minute left. Shooting 7 of 11 from 3. Johnny's got 34 points. Bryce Sensabaugh. Remember that man's name. And respect what he did tonight. 5 on the shot clock. Jaquez puts it in. And a second straight really tough loss here at home for Miami. The NBA, very unforgiving league, highly competitive league. If you're not ready, it could really be difficult. And tonight, one of those really difficult nights.